From Mirbeck Field at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass., this is NEPSAC girls field hockey on LSP. Today, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans with a record of 6-2-2 hosting the Worcester Academy Hilltoppers with a record of 6-4 in non-league action. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Jason Werrick on camera. A couple of evenly matched teams here in a good non-league test. Both teams trying to make a push for the NEPSAC tournament. And Worcester Academy is going to have to do it without their leading defender Carly Daly and their second leading scorer and leading assist giver Gracie Bruno, who's out injured. She has 8 goals and 8 assists on the season, but the player you want to look out for the Hilltoppers is Alexis Kagan with 11 goals on the season in 10 games. It's breezy, it's partly cloudy, and I would just wait for the clock to reset before we get going. I know I've got the wind screen, but the wind is still howling today, and we'll see if that impacts play at all. Worcester Academy going to get the ball to start the game going right to left in the white shirts and the white shirts and the black shorts and the maroon numbers, and Lawrence Academy going left to right in the all navy blue with white numbers. And we are underway. Clock is set to 30 minutes. One jersey number change we should note. Tori Kaladi, usually number 8 in blue, is wearing number 20 today for the Spartans. In the corner, this is Ciara Wall for Worcester Academy. Tries to center it in front, poked out, and corralled by Molly Griffin, junior for the Spartans, but it's played back into the LA end. There's Griffin again. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to LA. Again, the wind howling today. It's blowing across the field, so it's blowing from my back across to the far side of the field, from our side to the scoreboard side. Worcester on the attack, but it'll be swept aside. Played out to Tess Harvey, one of the captains for Worcester Academy. Gives it up to Wall. Wall tries to center it in front, and this will be LA ball. Head to Morgan Vigent. And unable to handle this one is Jessica Michaels, and it'll go out of bounds to Worcester. Swept upfield pass partially deflected, and Jamie Camo commits a violation, and that'll give the ball to Ciara Wall. Wall with the backhand. And good swarming defense by the Spartans to snuff out that try by the leading scorer, Alexis Kagan, for Worcester Academy. Seibold. Turnover to Worcester. Nobody's gotten anything on goal just yet, but the action has been entirely in the LA half. And just as I say that, here comes LA into the Worcester half. Good ball for Camo. Tries to get a shot off and just bailing her out in the back line. And the goalie, Olivia Valeri, who has one shutout, concedes the first goal of the match. That much traffic at the net will frequently result in a goal, and it does for the Spartans, and it's 1-0, a little over 3 minutes into the first half. Jamie Camo, one of the leading scorers for LA, picks up the goal, the senior from Wakefield, Rhode Island. Or was that Seibold? We'll check that at halftime. But on the restart, Worcester Academy has their momentum snuffed out quickly. Molly Griffin with the defense and goes over the sideline. This will be Worcester ball, and far side official says back up the ball a little bit. Strong hit by Catherine McDermott. Tie ball here at about the 35-yard line, and I'll give possession to Worcester. Good strength here being shown by the Hilltoppers as they try to get one on goal. It's kicked aside by Shelby Guinard. Quick restart by LA off the whistle. There's Camo. Self-pass. Coming in on the right side. And the ball slowed down too much for her to keep her momentum going. And it's a turnover to the Hilltoppers. But it comes right back to Kaladi. Kaladi tries to thread it up the right wing. Some nice hurling-style stick work here by Ciara Wall, and she plays it upfield on the left wing. Now another tie-up here along the sideline, and there's Kagan. Kagan threads the needle, but slipping and stumbling, unable to get the pass, is Claire McShay. But Worcester will get a restart here. McShay will pass on it. She'll leave it for Wall. Wall backed up to about the 30 here. And now a whistle. And now the near side official is overriding the far side official, saying, yeah, you can go up to the 25. And the pass is immediately swept wide left, and that'll go over the end line to LA, rather. So a break there for Worcester, and they turn it right back over. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Good persistence here by Morgan Vigent, and she will, and yeah, I was going to say, Seibold a little too anxious there to get the play restarted. Had to back up the ball at least a little bit. Ball didn't get that far before the whistle. And the far side official saying, can we have some balls behind the net? The far side. Wow, they backed him up a lot further than I thought they would. Vigent can't connect with that pass. Providing defense along the near sideline, however, and it's out of bounds. Good defense. Double team there by Vigent and Michaels. Try to thread the needle to Morgan, and it's swept aside. Out of bounds back to LA. Kaladi, again wearing number 20 instead of her usual number 8 today, will go backwards and nearly threw it away. Comes back to Nora Dalton. Kaladi. Rolling restart. Try to sweep it in towards goal, and it's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Worcester. NEPSAC Field Hockey on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school, log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. Good persistence here by Vigent to win the ball for LA. And Camo's going to set up. Is it going to be Camo? No, it's going to be Michaels. Michaels brings it in. Goes backwards. Back to Kaladi. Kaladi shanked that pass out of the reach of Megan Hayes. And the passing has not been very crisp by both sides thus far. Even the goal by Camo, that was just a result of, wasn't exactly tic-tac-toe passing. It was just a result of rebound, swat, and finally they got it in. It wasn't even Valeri who made the saves in that sequence. It was Claire. It was. See if I can. Here's Camo. But as I was saying, it wasn't even Olivia Valeri, as this shot can't be deflected in, and it'll be a corner for. I knew that. I just just wanted to make sure it was the right call. Make sure they weren't calling anything else. So a penalty corner here for LA. But as I was saying, it wasn't even Valeri who made the saves in that last sequence. It was Emma McIntyre who was working the back line in a field uniform, and this one trickles wide right. Turnover off the restart. They try to center it, and another penalty corner for the Spartans. Second in the span of a minute. As I don't know if you heard the hooting and hollering from the LA football team as they went down to practice, cheering on their classmates. Here's Kaladi, gives it up. Seibold tries to center it. Backhand shot, wide right again. So that's 2 or 3 attempts from close range for the Spartans that have been swept wide right. A tough break for the Spartans. This is going to be lobbed up in the air, and good tip by Vigent will give possession to Michaels. And now here's Camo. Camo nearly barreled over Wall there, and Wall wins the ball there. Right into the feet of Camo. And Camo gets it. Quick restart. Camo trying to center it. Finds Seibold. Seibold between 2 defenders. Penalty corner. What is the third penalty corner in the span of like 2 minutes for the Spartans? They'll go to Kaladi. From distance, right into the shin of Shannon Burke. And that, even if it doesn't break anything, that is going to sting. But she is up quickly, but she is limping. That shot was too strong from Kaladi, and that's going to force Burke off the field. I mean, that's why you wear padding down there, but right on the shin, but the limp is starting to fade looking down towards the Worcester bench, so glad she's okay. Sure she'll be back. She'll be back in due time. She's a hockey player, field hockey player. Got a lot of ice hockey players for the LA girls team on this field hockey team as well. Camo, Guinard, Kaladi. Vigent. So we'll take the penalty corner again. Molly Griffin to start it. Goes to the left wing. Griffin redirects it, and it's in! Katarina Beck, the sophomore from Littleton, Mass, with the goal, and it's 2-0. Trying to, with some urgency, here's Kagan. Kagan, looking like she wants to do it herself here. Trying to steer towards net, has it deflected, and it's picked up by Michaels. Michaels threading the needle up the left wing, but it's intercepted, but lost out of bounds by Wall. Michaels up the wing. And now Kagan. Again, 11 goals in 10 matches, but their second leading scorer, Gracie Bruno, out with an apparent leg injury, and they're also missing one of their top defenders, Carly Daly, who's out with a concussion. Wall will try to corral this one. She does. And it's taken away. Camo. I think she wanted to connect with Vigent, but it's given back to Camo from Seibold. Left wing, they score! Molly Griffin makes it 3-0. Well, on paper, it looks like a couple of evenly matched teams, but LA roaring out to a 3-0 lead here, and we're not even halfway through the first half. Tess Harvey, one of the captains for Worcester, will start it up here. Tries to take a shot from distance, and there's Guinard sealing off the left post to make sure it doesn't trickle in on her, and it goes wide left and out of bounds. Felt a couple of spits of rain. That wouldn't be good. I wasn't planning on rain today. I bought a canopy tent for that exact reason, but I wasn't planning on breaking it out today. And the one game where I did have it ready, we ended up not being able to do the game because we couldn't get power, and that was last Saturday. Now we got a stoppage of play. The officials are conversing about something. Can you make out what it is? I mean, the dark gray clouds in the behind the west end zone definitely indicate it, and yeah, now I'm feeling it. No, we don't have to shut it down as long as it doesn't, become a monsoon. And even then, if it was a monsoon, they'd stop playing, wouldn't they? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's artificial turf, so they're less likely to stop the game. Nice save there by Valeri. And that'll be Worcester ball. So LA going for their fourth. Unsuccessful. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Worcester on another restart. There's Kagan. Threads the needle, trying to get it ahead for McShay. Claire McShay. It's two McShays, Grace and Claire. Grace is the senior captain. Claire is a freshman. And the McShay sisters from Holden, Mass. Not far from Worcester. If the cloud cover increases, we'll brighten the picture on the camera, folks. We adjusted the brightness, anticipating a sunnier day than this. Next stoppage of play will do it. Long ball ahead for Camo, but she hits it right into the feet of Michaela Landers. But LA gets the ball. Back it up to behind midfield as the rain starts to pick up a little more. Out of the reach of Seibold. Under 14 minutes to play, 3-0 our score. Goals by Camo, Beck, and Griffin for LA. LA ball here. There's Kaladi, again wearing number 20 instead of her usual number 8 today. Sweeps it to the near side, and Dalton needs to catch up to it. Yeah, she's going to play it up the right wing, has it tipped by Harvey. It'll be LA ball, and again, Camo trying to do the quick restart, but hold up, says the official. Kaladi tried to thread the needle, intercepted, and played up the left wing. Good defense here by Kaladi to force it out of bounds. But Harvey keeps possession as it was off Kaladi. And the restart. Kaladi had it. Harvey has it now, and it's swept away. And that was Vigent going upfield when the ball was hit very slowly. That gives Worcester another opportunity to charge upfield. And to think that for the first 3 minutes, this game was played exclusively in LA's half, and since then it's been all LA. Slow start, but they didn't concede anything, and now here they are with a shutout going right now. Speaking of shutouts, Olivia Valeri, the Worcester Academy goalie, 1 shutout on her record this season, 1 clean sheet in the 6-4. Also wanted to mention that Gracie Bruno has a couple of hat tricks on her season for Worcester Academy, including 4 against Beaver Country Day. But again, out with a leg injury, her 8 goals and 8 assists sorely missed in what is right now all LA this game. Badger. Vigent threads it to Camo. And intercepted, fanned on the pass, and a penalty corner. Shannon Burke commits the violation. 11:22 to go. The 4th penalty corner of the half for LA. Shot is popped up in the air. Cleaning up on the left wing is Michaels, and it'll be another penalty corner. Stop play. Michaels had a ways to go and to clean it up, and the Worcester defense probably would have reset by the time she could get it back towards net, so I guess that's a break there for LA. A little too strong there for Seibold. Goes to the left wing. In the middle, backhand shot. Poked aside. Another shot goes through the wickets, and it's in. So I'll have a substitution here as Kaylee Grease, junior from Pepperell, Mass, will come on, and Megan Barron will come off. Swept ahead for Camo. Vigent tries to thread the needle. Another shot by Camo. It's saved by Valeri, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with LA. Yep. So that was Morgan Vigent with the last goal, and while the official was pointing to LA, excuse me, I thought they were setting up for a Worcester clear. My mistake. As it'll be Worcester ball, but it's turned right over to Dalton. A little too much physicality. No, it was off the foot of Wall. Well, they were going to call Michaels for a foul there, but tries to connect with Vigent, and it's over the end line. And a timeout called by Worcester Academy with 9:05 to go in the first half. LA 4, Worcester nothing. This is NEPSAC Field Hockey on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. So it has been a dominant performance thus far for LA, and it didn't look like it was going to, it started out looking like it wasn't going to be that way, but they've been spreading the love. 1 goal each for Molly Griffin, Morgan Vigent, Katarina Beck, and Jamie Camo. And I misspoke on the player who was backing up Valeri on the back line. My mistake. I identified her as Emma McIntyre. That's actually Maya Lester, number 18 in white. So apologies to the Lester and McIntyre families. We just had a big gust of wind, and it's not whipping around up here at press level, but you can tell on the players' jerseys it's much stronger down the field. Even on the trees behind the field, you can see that. The wind is howling. Off the restart's knocked down by Camo. Connects with Seibold. Seibold has it swept aside to Wall. Wall up the left wing. And she gets fouled by Vigent. Right into the stick of Camo. Camo comes to the corner, looking to center it, instead sweeps it back to Vigent, and Vigent can't control it. Comes all the way back to the LA back line, and Dalton connects with Michaels. Michaels has it poked aside. And Michaels pokes it out of bounds, out of the reach of Harvey, but it'll be LA ball. Whoa! Banner just flipped up. Should have tied it down on the underside. Whistle here, and it'll be turned over to Worcester. 8 minutes to go in the first half. The wind is howling. Tried to connect with Kagan, and that went off the leg of Camo. Harvey. Out of the reach of Kagan. Some sloppy passing. Backhanded pass intercepted. Nice defense by Kaladi. And good stick work to get past the defense and bring it up the right wing, but it's intercepted. Swat there by Dalton. And Wall can't keep it in bounds. Here's Kagan. Harvey will get the restart in the near left corner. Gets around Vigent. Trying to come towards net. A lot of traffic there on the left post. And a whistle will be turned over to LA. Camo. Pass for Kagan. And it'll be LA ball. Long pass tipped. Michaels finds Camo as the rain starts to pick up here. Vigent. Near right corner. Looking to center it. One-time redirect. Swatted aside by Valeri, and it trickles in! Another tough break for Worcester Academy, and it is 5-0. It was a dark and stormy night. It's not quite dark, it's not quite stormy, but it is 5-0 in favor of LA with about 5 minutes to go in the first half. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Pass tipped. But getting it back is Griffin, at least temporarily. Griffin having a hard time here as they played up the left wing. And now Michaels. Michaels. Can't get past the defender, but she did commit a foul, and that'll give Michaels a reset. 10 yards away from goal. Another chance here for the Spartans. A lot of traffic. This is how they score their first goal. But it's swept aside, at least temporarily, out of the reach of Michaels. Good defense by Kaladi to keep Kagan from getting much momentum. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. The rain starts to intensify. I'm gonna have to sprint to my car and get the umbrella at halftime. Redirected for Megan Hayes. Taken away by Wall. Wall's been a playmaker, but like the rest of her team, has been held off the stat sheet in terms of goals and assists. With some space, it's Hayes. Hayes has Griffin on her right. Griffin has it, tries to nutmeg her defender, and she gets a restart here. Keeping it in is Vigent, and it's turned over. So we approach 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes, of course, the clock will stop on a referee's whistle. Out of the reach of Kaladi. Kagan trying to create some space. Kagan try to go up the middle. Now forced to her right. Can't get an angle, and Worcester wins its first penalty corner of the match, and it comes with under 2 minutes to play. And the rain really starts to pick up right now with the wind. It's raining sideways! Like literally, it's raining sideways. Wall. I don't really need a jacket, I just need to cover the computer. I'll have to sprint to the car, like I say, and get the umbrella. Here's Hayes. Hayes will win a restart here with 23 seconds and counting left. Shot from distance by Camo hits wide right. And I wouldn't blame Worcester Academy for just bleeding out the rest of this clock. Yep, the wind's howling, the rain's pouring. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be right back here on LSP 5-0 LA. Hey folks, this is Sam. I just want to let you know that due to the conditions, we're going to suspend the broadcast. It is 5-0 with under 2 minutes to go left in halftime. So yeah, Coach Foster, if you're watching this, Jason is going to record the second half on your camera, so you won't lose this, and then I'll get you the video of this game later. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to stay dry. I'm actually off to Vegas tomorrow, where it will be much drier. So thanks for tuning in, and check at Lawrence Academy on Twitter for updates. Have a good night, everybody.